Have you ever noticed a small lump under your skin and thought, it's nothing, it'll go away on its own? What if I told you that ignoring a cyst for 10 years could lead to pain, infection, permanent damage, or even cancer? Today, I'm exposing the raw truth about what really happens if you don't treat a cyst for a decade. This is information you won't hear sugar-coated anywhere else, so watch till the end. Welcome to our channel, where we talk about real health issues without any filters. If you care about your health or your loved ones, hit that subscribe button now. Let's get straight into the facts about cysts and why ignoring them is a gamble you don't want to take. First, let's be clear. A cyst is a closed sac that can form anywhere in your body. It's usually filled with fluid, pus, or other material. You can get cysts on your skin, in your organs, even in your brain. Most cysts are benign, meaning they're not cancerous. But that doesn't mean they're harmless. Some cysts can grow, get infected, or even cause serious health problems if left untreated. So, what happens if you just leave it alone for years? Let's break it down, year by year. The first year you might not notice much. Maybe it's just a small bump. It doesn't hurt, it's not red, and you might even forget it's there. This is where most people make their first mistake. They assume it's nothing. But under the surface, things can start to change. The cyst can slowly start to grow, and the longer it stays, the more likely it is to cause problems. Over the next few years, that cyst can slowly get bigger. You might start to feel a little discomfort, or notice it's getting harder or more noticeable. Some cysts can become inflamed, especially if they get bumped or infected. And here's something most people don't realize. A cyst can rupture under the skin, releasing its contents and causing a painful infection. Imagine a pocket of pus bursting inside your body. Not fun, right? The area can become red, swollen, and extremely painful. You might even develop a fever or feel sick. At this point, you'll probably need antibiotics or even surgery to clean out the infection. By year 5, the risks start to climb. The cyst can become a breeding ground for bacteria, leading to abscesses. These are painful, swollen areas filled with pus that can make you seriously sick. Some people develop fevers, chills, and even blood infections, which can be life-threatening if not treated quickly. And if the cyst is near nerves or blood vessels, it can start pressing on them, causing numbness, tingling, or even permanent damage. In some cases, the cyst can grow so large that it starts to deform the area, stretching the skin and underlying tissue. This can leave permanent scars or even holes in the skin if the cyst bursts through. Now let's talk about the long-term dangers. By year 8, that cyst could be huge. It might be visible through your skin or even start leaking. Some cysts, like those on the scalp or back, can grow to the size of a golf ball or larger. And here's the scariest part. In rare cases, certain types of cysts can turn cancerous if left untreated for too long. For example, some ovarian cysts or skin cysts have a small chance of developing into cancer over many years. Even if it doesn't turn cancerous, a large cyst can cause permanent scarring, deformity, or require major surgery to remove. And let's be real, surgery after 10 years of ignoring a cyst is not a simple procedure. The cyst can be deeply embedded, stuck to nerves, muscles, or even bones. Removing it can mean a long recovery, big scars, and sometimes permanent loss of function in that area. Let me share a real story. There was a man who ignored a cyst on his back for over a decade. It started as a tiny bump, but after 10 years it had grown so large and infected that he needed emergency surgery. The doctors had to remove a huge section of tissue, leaving a massive scar. He said he wished he'd seen a doctor years earlier. And he's not alone. There are countless stories of people who ignored cysts only to face serious health scares later on. Some people have lost parts of their skin, muscle, or even organs because they waited too long. Others have ended up in the ICU with life-threatening infections. This is not just rare, it happens more often than you think.
So what should you do if you find a cyst?
First, don't panic. Most cysts are harmless. But you should always get them checked by a doctor, especially if they're growing, painful, or changing in any way. Early treatment is usually simple and can save you years of pain, risk, and regret. Never try to pop or drain a cyst yourself. That can make things much worse. And remember, your health is worth more than a little embarrassment or inconvenience. If you notice any changes in a cyst like rapid growth, pain, redness, or discharge, see a doctor immediately. Don't wait. Don't risk it. Have you or someone you know ever ignored a cyst? What happened? Share your story in the comments below. I read every single one. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button and subscribe for more health tips that could literally save your life. And don't forget to share this video with someone who needs to see it. Thanks for watching, and remember, when it comes to your health, don't wait, take action. See you in the next video.